What's going on, future entrepreneurs? Today, we will be going over Novatech, as you can already tell from the title of the video. If you're here, thank you for watching so far. Thank you for subscribing to the channel if you already have. Stay all the way to the end for an absolute treat. And before we get into today's video, let's go ahead and read the disclaimer. This channel and information included are not intended to serve as a substitute for financial consultation. Certain issues, concerns, and conditions always require the advice of appropriate legal professionals. Seek professional financial advice when needed or necessary in your particular situation. Talk to a CPA, talk to a professional in the financial realm that could help you in your particular situation. Don't forget, don't put any money in any of these platforms that you cannot afford to lose. If you're going to lose that money and that company disappears and it's going to cause harm and it's going to cause more stress and frustration in your life, do not invest in any of these platforms that are on here today, or not just the one I'm talking about, but any of the other ones as well. And also do your own independent research. I'm going to show you what I think and what I feel and what I see with my own two eyes and what I feel the direction that these companies are going. But don't take that for granted. Go ahead and check on your own. Go ahead and do a little bit of research that you need to do, or if you need to do more research, do more research. That's the end of my spiel. Let's get into the reason for today's video. We're about to do a quick review of a video I called NovatechFX Sucks at Crypto MLM, and here is why. Let's check it out.
NovatechFX sucks at Crypto MLM. Here's why. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Marquita with Team TRM coming at you with another video. This time it's going to be a little bit different. So I've been having a lot of conversations out there with people attempting to get me to join their other opportunities that are in the crypto MLM space. They're like, hey, you're a team builder.
And that's something that happens normally all over the internet, even on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, Instagram. If you show that you're in a program or a platform, you're gonna get emails, you may get text messages. Like I'll leave my information in the description, which I still do. Most people, I have people sending me emails about certain things, which I don't mind. If I don't want to check it out, I'm not going to check it out. And people text me about different information in different companies, and a lot of times people are trying to recruit you into their particular platform or company, which is I am okay with it. I'm fine with it, as long as it doesn't turn into a spam type situation where this person is constantly nagging and constantly trying to get you to join and trying to say your company sucks and their company is better. I'm okay with someone trying to show me another opportunity, because I'm always looking for more passive income ideas, because I absolutely love passive income. Why? Because you put something in, more than likely is money, and you get back money with very little to no efforts. That's why I love the passive income space. That's why I love affiliate marketing and network marketing. Well, not affiliate marketing, network marketing. So I take that back. Those aren't really passive income. You're going to have to put in work to those particular areas. But let's get back to the video. I'll ramble on for a little bit.
You know, you'll make a lot of money with this, or you'll make a lot of money promoting that and this. And then they quite frequently say, hey, compared to these other deals, NovatechFX actually sucks. Like, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your efforts. And I really wanted to jump into that.
I hate to keep pausing it, but if somebody's coming to tell you that your platform sucks and their platform is better, that's not a fantastic way to try to show somebody something. You're going to turn them off. Oh, if you're only getting 2%, you're only getting 0.5% per day. Well, I'm getting 15% a day. You want to come join me and make more money? It's not really even about that with Novatech. As I've said in other videos, for me, it's about the longevity of the program. There's so many programs that come and go that you want to make sure you're in a program that has that, what I'm going to call lasting power, that they have something they have integrity, that they're kind of visible, where you can actually see them. You don't have to put your hands on them, but you can see them and you can hear from them at least once a week. If not, you'll be able to contact them. And the owners of this company, I've seen doing interviews with most YouTubers. You don't see a lot of owners of any company doing all of these interviews with YouTubers. And I've seen the owner of this company, I think her name is Cynthia Petion, if I'm pronouncing it correct. She's done interviews with a couple people that I've seen on YouTube. And I'm not talking about a 15, 20-minute video. I'm talking about an hour-long interview. And they're mostly up on YouTube. If you look up NovatechFX, you'll probably find her face in some of the videos where she's doing interviews. So she's out, she's about, and she talks about the company. The company isn't here to scam anybody. And the reason reason why I absolutely love Novatech is because during this market when crypto was down, and it was down a lot, they were still paying out. How many companies can actually say that? Now, you may not have been getting 15% a day. You may not be getting 10% a day. You may not be getting 1% a day. You may be getting 1% a week. But would you rather get 1% per week, or would you rather put your money into a crypto wallet and held on to it and watch it go down and down and down until you've lost half of your money? So this is the reason why this platform is one that I like. And forgive me if I pause a lot or even often. I do like to jump in and give my 2 cents since I am the owner of the channel. Thank you very much.
Because I've been having a conversation about Novatech almost.
What did I just do? Okay, back, here we go.
Almost every other day, at least, with respect to other opportunities and how it compares to those other opportunities in this niche of crypto MLM. And I 100% agree that NovatechFX sucks at crypto MLM. Now, the first thing that people tend to bring up is the commissions, right? Mm-hmm. So got commissions. It's always NovatechFX doesn't offer 10% upfront commissions on deposits made by your referrals.
And when you think about that, if most companies are giving you 10% up front, I'm not sure how long they'll last. I don't know the comp plan. I don't know the pay scale, because some companies pay $25. If you're getting paid $25, if you're getting paid 10% off of $25, it's $2. It's like $2.50. So number one, is going to depend on that. Number two, the majority of MLM companies out there, they have you on these. It's almost like a subscription. It's almost like a Netflix subscription. You're pretty much going to have to sign up for a monthly subscription, paying maybe $50 to $150 per month, and it's going to depend on you recruiting a lot of people to make money in these platforms. And that's normally how they make their money. And these in the platforms that I have down below in the description, those platforms you don't have to do any recruiting, and you can still make money. You don't have to do any recruiting. But in the majority of these MLM companies, you have to make money, because you can't make money off of the product that you're buying because the person over you that recruited you is making money off of that. So you're not getting paid anything unless you bring someone in. And as she's calling it, the crypto MLM type companies, you're getting paid. That's what she's going to call them. I'm not going to call them that, but you're getting paid no matter what. All you're doing is making the deposit, and you come back ever so often to check that that site, that platform, to see how much profit you made for the day. And you've done absolutely nothing. They do the work for you. This is the true DFU crypto passive income companies, and Novatech is one of those. Wow.
And people are like, wait, what? Like, that's industry standard, right? Why are you in a program that doesn't offer 10% upfront on all of your referrals deposits? Like, what? Or Novatech also doesn't.
I would say because I would rather the stability.
Offer an average of 1% per day returns. And it's like, they do these things that are guaranteed in those type of opportunities, but of course it's up to 1%. And actually Novatech doesn't make any guarantees at all. So people have this face like, are you serious? Like,
well, I don't think they should make any guarantees. I don't think any company really should make any guarantees. It's going to be up to the company, because guess what? If you tell me you're going to guarantee that you make a certain amount of money, if you don't make it, what's going to happen? It's going to be a lot of dust being kicked around. It's going to be a lot of frustration. Because some people, they'll join companies thinking they're going to make money with no effort at all, without any kind of experience, without any kind of failing, you fail to learn, you learn to fail. So it's going to be some failures, there's going to be some rough times, there's going to be some things that you don't know. Even the people who are experts, they have to change traffic sources, they have to learn the new thing. Like Facebook right now is changing the way they're operating. So if you're doing Facebook ads, you're going to have to change the way you're doing, so you're going to have to adjust. So some people come in and they expect to just, and I think that's one of the things that I do hate about the MLM space, is they tell you, oh, if you come in, you're gonna make $1,000 a day. If you bring three, who get three. That's not guaranteed. What is the rate of people who come and they leave? What is the percentage of people that come to those companies and they leave because they think it's one thing and it's something else, or they've been lied to, said you can come in and make $10,000 a month in the next 90 days and you don't have to do any work. That's how it was. You're gonna have to do some work.
What? Like, what are you even doing there? And on top of that, the website doesn't have any type of sexy colors like oranges.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm 2 minutes in. I've already paused it a lot, but for me, again, it doesn't really matter what the website looks like. It can look like this old website, as long as this website and the company is doing what they're supposed to do, as long as they're providing the value that I need to get out of it. It doesn't matter what the website looks like, because there's some websites out there that I can show you. They look absolutely phenomenal. They look fantastic, but they'll shut down in the next couple of weeks and be gone with your money. So how the website looks, it may be appealing to the eye, but it's not going to result in profits. It's more likely going to result in loss if that's what you're looking for. That's the number one thing you're looking for, is how the website looks. You're going to be in trouble.
Ooh, or purples. Yeah, their website is kind of ugly as hell.
Oh, my bad. Shout out to the Residual Master. That's who the original creator of this video. I'll put a link down in the description to the original video and to this channel, who is the Residual Master.
It's not comparative to some of these flashy websites that these other crypto MLMers tend to promote. So seriously though, when you compare NovatechFX to any other crypto MLM that you see other crypto MLMers promoting, it's going to fail every single time. So I have no argument when people are like, oh, this company pays more commissions and this. I have no argument with that. Why? Because Novatech is simply not competing with those other companies.
Right.
When we look at NovatechFX affiliate structure,
another thing about most people don't know, they think Novatech is just crypto. Novatech also is in Forex, and they actually, once you join, they give you videos if you want to learn how to trade on your own. They actually have a kind of like a section where there's videos showing you how to do it on your own if that's what you want to do. So they have training inside that shows you how to do this on your own if you want to learn. So you don't really have to do it and just put your money in and let them do the work. You can also go ahead and kind of double dip, and they kind of give you the platforms, they give you the ways to do it. Now, I haven't went through it myself, but I know it's there if I ever wanted to do it, or if I wanted one of my daughters to look at it, I'll let them look at it, because it's on my account, but the option is there.
To me, it actually follows what is called a value ladder in traditional business. Here's what that looks like, courtesy of Russell Brunson and his book. Go ahead and read it. I believe the book was .com Secrets. So we'll call this little axis over here the y-axis, and we'll give that the name value. We'll call this axis over here the x-axis, and we'll give it the name price. So in a traditional business, if you have a really thriving business, you may have something that looks like this when it comes to your value ladder. So right here is typically where you start with maybe a free opportunity, a free book, and affiliate marketing. This would be probably your lead magnet if you're going that route and you're building an email list. And then you may upsell that person or the customer into maybe a paid version of that book. Maybe it's $7, $10, or if in traditional business, this may be, hey, come in and get a free eye exam, and then you'll upsell them on something else and something else. And ultimately, you have your largest product. I think Russell Brunson mentioned that his is a $1 million deal consultation that he does. Let's go back here. And the goal is to also put these people on a continuous subscription, whether that be monthly, annually, or whatever the case may be. So this is what a traditional business model follows, okay? Traditional business that's thriving actually follows this model. Now, I will say that Novatech has done a genius job at following that model because the value is the customer, and it allows the affiliate, the company, and the customer to actually grow together on that value ladder. So as the customer comes in, they may come in with the lower cost of $100 and then, test it, get the value out of that, and then actually basically go up on the scale here and build their trading balance.
Now she's talking about the $100. I wouldn't recommend coming in at $100, and that's pretty much all you have that you can risk without causing any issues in your life. And the reason why I say that is because I made a deposit of $200 because I wanted to see how the platform works, how much profits how much money would I make a week, and how the system pretty much works with $200. And even with me putting in $200, I've had profits at the end of the month. And by the time I get to the profits at the end of the month, there is a monthly fee for them doing it for you, and I end up right back with $200 at the end of the month. So I'm pretty much having $200, and by the time I get to the end of the month, and they take, because there is a fee for them to do the trading for you. It's not 100% free. You don't have to spend any time trading. They do all the trades for you. So I think that's worthwhile. If you only have $100, you're pretty much not going to have a lot of profits. They may even go into some of the money that you've deposited. I'm not sure because I don't have that amount in, less than 200 at the end of the month. So what I'm going to have to do is add more money in to gain profit. So if you put it in $200 or less, you're more likely going to be breaking even or having a little bit more to add every single month. So what I would advise you to do, if you're interested in Novatech, if you want to check out Novatech and you want to earn profits, you're going to have to put in more than $200. If you can't, just start off where you can and just add over time, kind of like the dollar cost averaging. If you've been in the crypto space for a while, pretty much you add in every so often, and you buy here and you buy there and you add more, but the minimum is 100. So you're going to have at least $100 every single time that you make a deposit. So me myself, I'm eventually going to make more deposits until I get over a certain amount, and then I know for sure I'll be having those extra profits. Because right now my account is pretty much still saying the 200 plus the profit, but once the end of the month comes and goes, it kind of like resets back at $200 at the end of the month. So I pretty much tell you, if you put in $200, it's almost like a waste of time unless you're going to add more later on, which would be a longer term strategy just putting it in. But I do like it because they have so many ways you can get paid. It's just absolutely insane. Maybe I'll make another video on just that as well. But let's get back into this because it's almost been a longer video than I actually wanted to make. We're only 4 minutes in.
That allows the customer, number one, to get more value, to potentially earn more in their own right? And then the company, now that they have more revenue coming in, they can actually begin to expand into different services and products. And the affiliate.
And I just remember, if I'm not mistaken, the monthly fee that I pay, when someone comes in under me, I get a percentage of that monthly fee. Once you get to a certain level, because it's like she said, it's kind of like the MLM. They suck at crypto MLM because they have different levels. Once you get to certain levels, you will earn a percentage of that monthly income that the person under you has to pay. And it's also another level. It's a higher level where you don't have to pay the monthly fee. And there's like 10 different ways you can get paid, if not more. And that's another reason why I like it. I mean, I've been in there for a couple months, and I haven't really brought anyone in because I'm still kind of doing other things as well. I'm still trying to find certain traffic sources that I can run to it and get it there. So I'm still kind of learning all in my own time to send more people to Novatech and check it out because I'm absolutely enjoying it right now. There's nothing bad I can say about it. The only thing I will tell you, just to give you a quick little tip, there are some states, if you live in the U.S., that you will not be able to join. And I know one of the states is Texas. If you're in one of the 5 states, for some reason you just won't be able to join until they are able to get the regulations or get the required information, the things that they need for those states to be used, to be able to operate in those states. But right now they're on. I may just make a video on that as well and just tell you guys which states it is because I don't remember off the top of my head. Back to the video.
Affiliate is also growing along with the customer because they're able to maximize their earnings with the 7 ways that Novatech actually pays. And then on top of that, when we talk about putting them on a continuous subscription, Novatech already has the monthly service fee tied into it. So this is why I say that they're actually not competing with traditional crypto MLMers and MLMs that focus on, how much can we gain from the customer right at the beginning? How much can we extract from the customer right at the beginning? They actually follow a different path. So when we talk about that path, we look at it, and Novatech has actually done what no other crypto MLM has been able to do in the last 2 years, and that is basically pay every single Friday and Saturday on time, never missing a payout, never coming up with any type of excuses. They've been able to retain.
And I can attest that this is 100% true. Since I've been in, there hasn't been 1 week where I've logged in and have not get paid. Now, it's majority of the time it is on the Friday, but sometimes it will be on a Saturday. But you're still going to get paid Friday or Saturday, kind of almost like a weekly check. Now imagine if you can build up your account and you don't want to recruit, and you build up your account to where you're earning $300 a week. most Americans don't have $300 in their bank accounts for a rainy day, $300 to $400. That would be absolutely a game changer for some people. That would help, especially right now with the rise in inflation, the cost of food, the cost of gas, the cost of everything is going up right now. So why not put money in a place where you're going to be, I hate to even say we're guaranteed, you're going to get a profit at the end of the week, even if you're only going to get 1% or 0.5%. And the owner has went on one of these interviews, and she actually explained why they don't really take losses. They have people that actually do the trading. So it's not a computer, it's not a robot, it's not an AI. They actually have people who do the trading themselves. So this is not a robot that's just trading for you. They have actual people doing these things. That's how they also can show you how to do it if that's something that you're interested in as well, that you can learn and trade on in your own spare time.
Customers, they've been able to allow access to your full capital, and they've done it without the need for the heavy hitters in this niche. Now let's talk about traditional crypto MLM. Right? So people usually come up to me and they're like, hey, well, if Novatech is so good, then why isn't XYZ promoting it? So I'm going to jump into that in a little bit. But traditional crypto MLM is usually limited to the initial investment. In some cases, you may get paid on reinvestments and the ability for the program to last 3 to 6 months. So
and most of the time with the traditional crypto MLM, after that, a lot of times those companies are gone. I was in one. I can't remember the name of it. It was around for a while before I joined, but after I think 90 days later, they sold the company to someone else, and after that person bought the company, they decided to do things. They decided to move the compensation plan and all the other benefits and incentives into another direction. And a lot of people left because of that, because they changed everything. And a lot of people were joining the program because of those incentives and because of those benefits. The company was actually, if you got to a certain level, they were giving away cars. They would actually send you the money to get a car. They were giving cell phones away, and they were giving bonuses unlike any other company I had seen. And they were doing pretty good, and that's what attracted a lot of the people in. But once they went into another direction and they sold it, the company went down. And that's what happened with a lot of these companies that they have good intentions, but they just don't see what they're doing is just not going to work. And I'm not talking about the HYIP space. The HYIPs, they come and they go in maybe a couple weeks. There are some companies that are still around. There are some who restrict the certain countries, like you can't join in the U.S., you can't join from some countries. And there was one that actually, I forget the name of it, but they started out in the U.S. and you were able to join, but after a while, they said we can't accept any more U.S. customers. So you have to be pretty much grandfathered in, and then they stop paying. So a lot of these companies, they start with good intentions, and they have something good going, and then something happens where they either mismanage the money, they screw something up and didn't want to say anything, or they just try to do some scrupulous things, and it caught up to them.
We're looking at other, crypto MLMers in this space. They are looking at, okay, how much am I going to get paid for people joining? How many levels am I going to get paid down for initial deposits and redeposits? And can I get a good 3 to a maximum of 6 months out of this program? How long is this program going to last? So here is their business model. It doesn't follow the value ladder that I just showed you. Mm-hmm. It's more of a circle of life. Okay, so we have the crypto MLM business model in the inside here. So the first step is to join the program, and this can be one program at a time. Usually they do 1, 2, 3, 4 programs at a time that you see them promoting on their channel, and then they go about gaining the maximum amount of referrals that they can, okay, in each of these programs. They maximize the referral comp plan. So basically, it's all about extracting as much as they can out of the individuals coming in.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I kind of moving away from it. I'm just going to do reviews on them, but I'm not really going to be joining a lot of these HYIP spaces, because pretty much all we're really doing is joining a lot of different companies and hoping and praying that when some of these companies are going to last a while. And it's kind of like a hit and miss. It's kind of like it's like gambling. It's kind of like, playing dominoes, playing craps, Russian roulette. Because there's no one who can say that I have the criteria. I have the 1, 2, 3, 4 things. If this company does these 4 things, this company's going to stay around for the next 5 years. There's no formula for that. So all we're doing is guessing. That's why you see me kind of only work with certain companies. I'm still looking up other companies to see if I like the way they're going, if I like the comp plan, if I like the entry amount. So that's why you're gonna have to do the research on your own and for yourself, because a lot of companies or a lot of people online, they're pretty much just going from program to program. When one closes, they're going to another one, and from that closes, they're going to another one. And that's a way you can really earn money, but you don't have to put money in. But most of the guys do. And I just don't want to keep losing money. I don't want you guys to keep losing money. I do value my subscribers. I don't want you guys to be hurt, because I've lost money in a couple of these companies. I lost a couple thousand in another company because I let it sit and I let it sit and I let it sit and I didn't make any withdrawals. And like everyone who was in that particular company, we all lost because we thought it would be around for a while because we saw A, B, C, and D, and we thought that it would last, and it did not. So there's no magic wand. There's no crystal ball to look into to see that there is if you see these things in a company that they're going to stay around longer. It's pretty much just a shoot in the dark, a shot in the dark. You know, that's pretty much all it is. And that's why I kind of moving away from it, but I'm still doing reviews on them just to show you some of the companies that are out there, because they're more likely, most of them are going to be going in a couple of weeks. There may be a couple that stay around, but it's kind of far and in between. It's just very difficult to figure out which ones those are going to be.
And then, 1 month, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, whatever the case may be, the program exits, and then again they're on this joint.
Right, that's what they call an exit scam. If you go around, you'll see people talk, they'll say it's an exit scam or they rug pulled, and then the next thing guess what happens next? We find another program. We look at that program. Okay, this one looks good. Let me put $1,000 in there, and let me go ahead and share it with my followers once again. And it turns into this cycle, like this circle you're seeing right here. You join a program, you get people in, you maximize the referral comp plan, you put money in yourself the majority of the time, and then the program exits and you start all over again. Like this is kind of like a circle of questions. The circle of what's going to come next. You join the next program, you put your link out there, referrals, and you maximize the referral comp plan. The program exits and you start all over again. And there's some guys who I look at some of the people's channels who actually do this. I don't know they enjoy it, they like it, they like the risk. I mean, I'm just starting to lose my faith in that particular space, because I don't want to see people lose money. I've lost money. I don't want any people out here to lose money. And it's like a perpetual cycle. And if you go to some of these guys' programs, you go down to their the descriptions of their video, if you click more, but you'll see like 20, 30, 40 programs, and they never actually change them, because I'll go in them and click the link and see what it's about, or see it in some of those links. Some of those companies aren't around, so they don't even clean up the links these companies actually go around. I mean, that's them, that's their channel, but that's something that I don't want to put out information that's not beneficial to you, the subscriber. I do want you to gain money. That's why I love the passive income space. It's very, very easy to get involved with these companies that are putting down below. Most of them, it's one down there. I'll talk about it in the end that gives you money to join. If you stay to the end, I'll tell you and give you the name of that one.
Program, gain referrals, maximize comp plan, program exits. So this is the business model that they follow. And again, there's nothing wrong with that business model. There's a lot of successful crypto MLMers who do that. Everyone looking at their channel is hopefully of sound mind, and so they are participating in this. And the thought process behind that is they're able to really gain a max amount of cash up front, and they don't really care if the program is going to last. That's not their ultimate goal. They have no cares. They're really in the mind.
Well, I'm not going to say that. I know there are some who just enjoy it. There are some who just like the risk. Some people like taking risks, just like people like gambling, just like people like drinking until they get drunk. I think some people just enjoy that high. To me, that's what it sounds like to me, because I don't really want to, like I've said probably 15 times, I don't want you to put out any capital to risk. If you even want to watch and see what I'm putting my money in, if you want to watch my journey, you can do this well before you put money in these particular platforms. You can do that. Just follow the person's journey and see if the company's going to last long, and go back and check out their previous videos to see how long those companies have lasted, and see which one that you're actually interested in that's been around for at least, I would say, a minimum of 6 months. Start there.
Mindset that everything has a shelf life, and ultimately this is going to end, so I need to extract as much cash out as
Here comes the ad.
Searching for music for your next video? Then you need to check out our list.
No, thank you, our list.
With amazing...
Possibly can in the beginning, and if it goes away in a month, you know, typically these crypto MLMers always come out on the upside because they're able to gain referrals. Now, again, there's nothing wrong with this process, but if you want to go through the
I agree with it. There's nothing wrong with the process, but I don't want you to lose money. Because if you lose money, then you're gonna have to try to come. If this is your last, if this is something that you're putting money in, that you're putting a little bit in, you're testing it out, then that's absolutely fine. If you like the space, that's fine. But if I'm kind of moving away from it. Eventually, I'm still gonna stop making the HYIP videos, because I do want to bring you things that's gonna have more substance. I want you to bring you more things that's gonna be more long-lasting, things that are going to be around in the next 6 months to 20 years. Most of these companies don't last that long, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, Novatech has been around already for 3 years. I think it's like a 3-year anniversary that they've been around, if not longer. I have to double check it and just to make sure.
That crypto MLM type of phase, and you're not a team builder, 90% of the time you're going to be on the losing end. Right. So you're really going to have more losses than wins in that case. And I know the wins feel great. I know it feels...
I know I paused the video 1,000 times, but but like she says, if you're not a team builder, you're more than likely not going to win. Even though on some of those platforms you can still earn a little bit, the majority of the money is made on the team building side. And if you're not a recruiter, if you don't know how to build a team, if you don't have assets already in place, if you're pretty new to it, you're more than likely not going to do too well or too great, or make a lot of money that's going to make it profitable for you. You may hit 1 or 2 platforms where you make money, but you're probably going to lose in 4 or 5, and that's just what I've run into. Unless you found a better system, a better platform, something that's working for you. I'm not telling you not to do it, because it's your money. You can do what you want to with it, but I just want to take the higher risk platforms and put them to the side. And I would rather refer you to a program that you can have a higher chance of profiting and not a higher chance of losing.
It's excellent when you can come out on top, and so that gives most passive members a boost of adrenaline because they've made some sort of money, and it allows them to push forward, which is why this business model works. It's kind of like, okay, well, hey, I made a little bit of a profit, or I broke even on this opportunity, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it again, and then I'm gonna try it again, and then I'm gonna try it again. And that's how these crypto MLMers make their money in most cases with the traditional crypto MLM. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and check out some of the other channels in this space, and you'll see that that is exactly what's happening on those type of channels. Again, nothing wrong with that business model. People are super successful with that, but you really have to decide, you know, which side you're going to be on.
Right.
Or maybe you can do both. Okay. So that question, like, well, if this is a great company, then why isn't XYZ talking about it? Or why haven't I seen it on some of the higher profile crypto MLMers channel? You'll never see it likely on their channel. Why? Because it doesn't follow that traditional business model. They can't leech enough off the compensation plan to make it profitable. And it's scary to them. This type of business model where it follows the value ladder is really scary to those type of crypto MLMers, because one, it doesn't pull in cash enough. And if they promote something like this to you, it kind of stops that business model that we have here, because at this point it's like, oh wait, you know, this is going a bit too long and I'm not able to pull the maximum amount of cash out of this opportunity because it doesn't offer enough upfront commissions. Okay. So it's true, like I said, that Novatech does require a lot more patience. It requires a lot more grit to build when you compare it to other crypto MLMs in the space.
And I can attest to that as well. As I've kind of been off and on, kind of promoting the platform. I'm starting back to make my videos to promote it. But I was making posts on Facebook. I was doing other things. But you just have to stick with it. After a while, you're going to get someone who's going to start asking questions. You're going to get someone who's going to join. But I haven't been doing as much as I need to, as much as I want to, because of other circumstances that have been coming around to me. So I'm going to have to just pound through it.
However, their ability to be around without an issue, that's very important, without any type of payment issue for over 2 years proves that the value business model is a sound one. Now, the other crypto MLMs really put you on this rat race, like I mentioned, this rat race type of model where you're always running to be first, whether that's first to promote, first to join, first to do whatever it is. You have to really be first in those type of opportunities to really come out with a solid win. So NovatechFX has a more of a quiet confidence when it comes to the way that they operate and the way that they're successful. And everyone can and will win inside of Novatech that has the patience. And for that, I can say I am truly, truly satisfied. So yes, NovatechFX does suck.
And I'm going to stop right there. I do agree with her that you bring that back. They have a quiet confidence because you don't really hear a lot. You may not even hear a lot about the platform unless you go and you look it up. It's not promoted like some of these other things that you see. But you will see some people promote it, some people are not. Some people are not, don't know how to promote it. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I can show you how to promote it because I'm still learning myself how to promote it and where to promote it and where's the best chance to do that. So that's it. That's all. I appreciate you for watching this video. And I almost forgot that there are a couple programs. If you look down below in the description of my videos, you'll see there's 4 or 5 programs always there because those 4 or 5 programs are one that I've joined. And also those programs have been around for a while, and to me they have more staying power than those other videos I make about the HYIP Daily. So those particular platforms like the Robotics Online, I think it's Online Robotics. Let me see if I can pull it up. I may be typing it in wrong. It's Online Robotics or Robotics Online. And this is the platform I was talking about that will give you $300 just to sign up. Just to sign up. Now let me see if it'll take me back to the home page so I can sign out. Because right now I have $41 because after they give you $300, they do take your $300 back, so you can't really withdraw the $300. So you're not really going to keep it. So you actually use that to make money in this platform. And I know we're talking about Novatech, and I'm talking about another program as well. I just want to give you this free information just for, if you watched all the way to the end, this is the bonus you get today for watching all the way to the end. Invest short term, earn 460% APY, get $300 for free now. And that's why when you go to my account, which I was just logged into, I'll show you that there are quite a few people who decide to join on me because they've gotten the $300 for free. It's not BS. It's not a joke. I don't remember the exact amount of time it takes, but once you create your account, they put $300 in your account, and you pretty much don't do anything from there. I just let the account sit, and I come back and I check it maybe once a week. And there's also a couple other things like you come in and do the weekly lottery, and you can win money on that, but you're gonna have to come back and check on that as well. They also have the company profits for the last 30 days, which is 7.66%, which is something that I do like. And Novatech does the same thing where they give you the company profits. And what these notifications are just people joining. Right now, I made a 1.3 commission from someone here who put money in Bitcoin. That was 9 hours ago. And 4 days ago, someone joined. 7 days ago, someone new user joined. And also 8 days ago, user joined. And this program I don't really promote as well, except on my YouTube channel. I don't really put a lot of, it's just kind of like Novatech. I haven't really put even a lot of time into promoting all of the platforms that are down below outside of my YouTube channel. So pretty much all the people who joined pretty much came from YouTube. And that's it. So I'm also looking at a couple other traffic sources that I'm going to be testing out. I think I talked about it in another video. This is going to be one of them. And this is another bonus for you who stayed all the way to the end. Now, you don't have to join this program. You don't have to check it out. I'm going to be testing it out. I'm going to make some videos on that as well. As another traffic source that I was looking up. I may or may not use that one because I'm always looking for different traffic sources, something that can work. And then you'll know whether or not this site works. And why am I testing it out? Because the price is absolutely insane for what you get. And I'll put my money out so you don't have to, even though it's not really even a lot, like $15 a month, and you get 15,000 visitors, which is 500 visitors per day, so whichever link I decide to put out. And what I'll probably end up doing is creating multiple accounts, maybe kind of like I have with the My Legion Secret. I have 5 accounts, If I was to create 5 accounts, I would probably, let's see, 15 times 5, that's about $60 a month. And 5 would be 2,500 visitors per day, about 60,000 visitors per month. And I can take those visitors and send them to all of the programs that I have down below. That may be something that I do just to test it, to see how this platform works, what strategy, what genre it works for. Make money online. Does it work for crypto? Does it work for affiliate marketing, weight loss, and all of these other type of platforms? I know I'm kind of going on a little tangent here, but I just wanted to show that to you guys as another quick little bonus. And don't forget, if you want to join the Robotics Online platform for free and get $300, look at the link down below. And also, if you want to join Novatech, look at the link. Looking down below in the description, you'll see a Linktree link. That's why I have all my links. And the reason why I like to use Linktree is if one of these platforms like this one decide that they want to leave, it's a lot easier for me to go in Linktree and just delete the link and replace it, or just erase it from that, instead of going through hundreds of videos that I've made and have to go back and delete every single link that I put in those videos. And that's why I like doing it that particular way, instead of like the other guys who put all the links in the description. So that's one of the reasons why I like that one link, and you have to go click on that link to get involved in the program. And again, it's $300 for free. You're gonna make money regardless, so why not? That's it. That's all. It probably looks like another 30 to 45 minute video, which I never pretty much intend to make, but they always end up that way because I try to provide as much information, as much insight as I can. This is the Passive Income Trucker, bringing you more information on crypto, passive income, sometimes affiliate marketing. I'm out.